Hey friends, I want to talk about an experience that I've written about before, but that came up again today and I feel like would be valuable to talk about verbally. I wrote about this in my book, The Path of Love, which you can read for free if you want to. It has 0+ pricing on Gumroad, as with all of my books. And this is about something that I have learned to see and experience through meditation practice that I kind of can't unsee. I made a list recently of things I can't unsee from different practices that I've been exposed to, and this is one of them, which is whether my or someone else's heart is open or closed. So by heart here, I mean the emotional body and the heart center, the energetic heart center, rather than your anatomical heart. Obviously, your anatomical heart, as long as you're alive, is opening and closing all of the time. That's fine. That's not what we're referring to. I mean your emotional heart. And the way that I learned this is I was training with someone at Maple who could really see this. They could see whether my heart was open or closed, and they started reflecting that to me every time I saw them, because at the time, sometimes my heart was open to them and sometimes it was closed. And they just sort of started almost like labeling it, like the meditation technique labeling, like that bird that's chirping, bird chirping, 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 chirping. Silence, chirping, just like that. But with my heart, they would say, your heart's open right now. Your heart's closed right now. And they did that for, I don't know, a couple weeks, a month or something. I forget how long. But at first it was kind of confusing. I was like, I don't know what you're talking about. Sure, but I didn't have any reason to think they were lying. They weren't trying to manipulate me. That could be a really aggressive move to do to someone, but in the context of our friendship, it made sense. It was fine. I welcomed it, and I didn't think they were trying to lie to me. I was just like, I couldn't see what they were pointing me to. And then because they were consistently labeling it for me whenever they saw me, I started to notice, oh yeah, they're right. When they say my heart is open, I feel like this. When they say my heart is closed, I feel like this. I had some kind of feedback and exposure to actually different signals. Oh, this is different. This is different. And I started to be able to see for myself. When my heart is open, I'm willing to feel things. I'm willing to be connected to someone. I am willing to be honest about my feelings. I'm willing to feel my feelings. And when my heart is closed, I'm tight and I'm disconnected from people, and I can't really tell what I'm feeling, and I'm protecting myself. It's kind of related to, but distinct from, whether your awareness is open or closed. I think that they probably have really interesting connection. I should talk to Michael Ashcroft about this, or Luli, or someone else in the AT world. They're similar but different. And things are just better when your heart is open. This is what you kind of notice when you start to pay attention to this, is, oh, things are just better when my heart is open. It's not easier. It might even be more painful, but things go better. And you have to learn that for yourself. You have to learn to trust the experience of having your heart open. There's many reasons why we might close our heart, where we've learned to protect ourselves in that way. But over time, if you pay attention to it, you notice, it's just better. It's just easier. It's simpler. It's less frictionful. I'm more connected to people. I'm more connected to the world. I'm more connected to myself. I would prefer to have my heart open. And, at least my subjective experience is my heart is open most of the time now. Certainly it closes sometimes if I get really stressed out or really disconnected. That happens sometimes. I'm not perfect. I get emotionally triggered, but for the most part, my default, as far as I can tell, is my heart is open, and I'm willing to connect to people. I'm willing to feel my feelings. I'm willing to brave my chest and bare my chest and be brave and show the world, this is who I am. This is what I'm feeling. And that as a default has been so good for me. And I'm also able to notice in other people. That's actually how it came about today. I was reflecting to a friend that it seemed like their heart was open, and what that was like for me, and that I appreciated that, and that recently maybe their heart had been more closed, and that I was grateful that their heart was open. So I start to notice it in other people as well, and that's good information to have. It's just good information to have. It's my preference, I guess, if I'm honest, would be that someone's heart would be open. But if someone's heart is closed, you can't force them to open their heart. They have a reason for it. They're protecting themselves, and they need that. They really need that at that point. And so you just are aware of that, and maybe you respect that and are careful with them and kind to them and sweet to them, not overbearing, and just demonstrate a safe, loving presence as they are. You love them as they are. So I think it's worth learning the skill of noticing whether your heart is open or closed, learning how to open your heart, learning how to keep your heart open, noticing whether other people's hearts are open or closed. And it's really served me just for my own emotional, psychological experience, and also for understanding other people better, which I'm always trying to do. So yeah, hope this helps, and curious what your own experience of your own heart has been.